Hi there. Welcome to the We Are West Grand Talk Show. Today, we've got West Grand wrestling teams from high school, middle school, and Pee Wee joining us. So let's just jump right in. Guys, thank you all for joining me on the show. Let's dive right in and have you guys tell us what your name is, the wrestling, the weight class that you wrestled at, and maybe what grade you're in.
My name is Blake. My weight class is heavyweight elementary, and I'm 5th grade.
Okay.
My name is Ashton.
55.
50. What?
55.
55. And I am in 1st grade.
Awesome.
My name is Walker. 77. And I'm in 4th grade.
Hi, my name is Landon. I wrestled 81s, and I'm in 4th grade.
My name is Stran Leachman, and I wrestled 89 pounders, and I'm in 4th grade. Hi, my name is Grayson, and I wrestle 74 pounds, and I'm in 2nd grade, and I got 6th in state. Hi, my name is Ryby May, and I wrestle 70s, and I'm in 2nd grade.
My name is Ben, and I wrestle 74s, and I'm in 3rd grade in Miss Thompson's class.
I'm Sully, and I wrestle 16 I mean. And I am 4th grade.
Awesome.
I'm Gage. I'm a senior and I wrestle 120s. I am David and I'm a sophomore and I wrestle 106s.
I'm Taylor. I'm in 6th grade, and I wrestle 60s.
I'm Joe. I wrestled 80 pounds, and I'm in 6th grade.
I'm Wyatt. I wrestle 140s. I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Wyatt. I wrestled 125s, 8th grade.
All right, awesome. Okay, coaches, maybe a quick introduction from you.
Mitch Lockhart, assistant middle school coach, and run the Pee Wee program.
Brian Strathman, head high school and middle school coach.
Okay, so just real quick, I want to stay with you guys as coaches. What were some of the things that you felt really good about this season, and maybe what are some of the things that you hope all of your wrestlers are learning as part of the program?
Our program, to me, is coming together as a whole, and that's the beauty of this whole group sitting here together. It's that top-down mentality. Our role models start with our seniors, and we're going all the way down to our 1st graders. They get to see what it's like through the whole process, be part of that, and have somebody to look up to, and that's really what it's all about. That's how this program is going to build, and I'm looking forward to that in the future.
Family's the big word I always use. That was what was instilled to me from my college coach. So that's why I make the seniors come down and they kind of help out with the Pee-wees, ref in the tournaments and run the tables and those sort of things, because they may not know all these kids' names, but all these kids know their names. So I think that's a big part of it, and that's why we try to run it as a whole. As you can see, everybody here from 5 or 6 years old all the way up to 18 years old. So that's a big part of the whole program and why the program is going to succeed in the future.
So my understanding, of course, is we had a state champion in the group this year,
Correct.
and we're gonna talk with our state champion in just a second. But maybe, Coach, do you want to talk a little bit about Blake?
Blake's had a tough go. Blake's, because of his size, he's been wrestling a lot of older kids throughout his whole career. He's never complained about it. He's always known that was just part of it, and he comes to every tournament, whether we're in Denver wrestling 60-man brackets and he's wrestling 7th and 8th graders, or if he's in a small local tournament. He does what he needs to do, and I think that was a big part of why Blake ended up winning a state title this year.
Yeah, we've scoured the country, literally, looking for matches for Blake since I started helping coach him, which was 5 years ago, and it's been that way ever since. And Blake's never one time complained. He comes in, he puts the effort in week after week, and he's gotten results.
So, Blake, what was your first reaction when you finished that last match and you knew you were state champ?
I felt relieved.
stuff, and I feel like wrestling 8th graders really helped me to become state champion.
Well, congratulations. I think it's awesome. Okay, I want to come over here to our high schoolers. So both of you guys competed at the state tournament this year. What was that like?
It was something different. It's hard to explain. You just kind of have to be there to understand what it feels like, you know?
It was a good experience. It was good for the both of us.
So what was your favorite part for both of you guys? You guys are both seniors, right? So, or no, sophomore and a senior. So I'll start with you then, the engaged all the way through this process. What's been your favorite part of being a wrestler?
Probably the first match of the season. There's just something about it. All the energy. It's just nice.
What about you, David?
I like regionals because that's what got me to state.
It's awesome. So are you looking forward to next season and
Yeah.
being able to maybe take it another step?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to come back to state and place there.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so I want to jump over here to our middle schoolers. So talk a little bit about your season. What were the things that were maybe your favorite parts?
I think my favorite part of the season was all the practices because we had a lot of fun in them, learned a lot of things, a lot of new things. It's just all around kind of fun.
My favorite part of the season was the state tournament. It definitely wasn't losing my first match in that tournament, but just knowing that I had to wrestle 6 matches to go place the next day and that I completed it was a relief.
My favorite part of the season was probably succeeding because I've been wrestling for a long time and I go to a lot of bigger tournaments and don't succeed in those. And I put in work and I succeeded really big this year in my middle school season.
Awesome. Okay.
I think my favorite part of the season was all the traveling and just getting out of school so I can go wrestle.
Hey, you're honest. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that. So what about our Pee-wees? What were some of the things that you guys enjoyed about the season this year?
I enjoyed going to practices. You can get
Okay.
I enjoyed going to practices, and I liked going to the tournaments because some I get first place.
Awesome.
My favorite part was just wrestling.
Awesome.
My favorite part was probably state because you learn a lot from state and know that you're going to have to put a lot more work in. And yeah.
Mine was probably just wrestling and hanging out with my friends.
You want a copy of this when I'm done? That's a great answer.
Mine was probably going to state and getting 6 for my second year.
Mine was the practices because we had a lot of fun and we got to learn a lot. My favorite part of the season when I went to nationals and got my medal, and that's how I won the state. What? I don't know.
Not sure what your favorite part was? Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Okay, so this is, I guess, for our middle school wrestlers and also for our high school wrestlers. So there's a lot of Pee-wees that are here, a lot of Pee-wees involved in the program. A lot of you guys came up through being Pee-wees all the way to here. In any order, I don't care who answers this one first, but what are some things maybe that now that you're, the older wrestlers that these guys are looking up to? What are some of the things you do to make sure that they're on the right track?
I think something that's really good, at least something that I learned that helps me a lot, is just kind of being mean and just not wanting to give up points. It just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It just makes you win.
I think I would have to say is never give up. And I think that's it.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, middle schoolers?
I think staying calm during a match, because I have struggled with that in my years of wrestling, but staying calm definitely helps improve your wrestling.
Probably keep your cheers till after the match, and just like Joe said, keep calm so you don't just throw yourself into a move you don't know.
I think it's the way you warm up. To show kids that you warm up before a match, you'll do better, because matches I don't warm up with, I usually don't do so good.
I think it's have fun with everything that you do, otherwise you don't enjoy it as much, and just have fun.
Awesome. Okay, so coaches, last little bit is for you. So, very successful season for you guys. A lot of kids involved, not just going to state, but just a lot of kids involved in the program. And obviously, just listening to the kids talk, they've learned a lot. They learned from their peers. They learned from you guys as their role models. What are some things you're looking forward to just as we continue going into the coming years?
I'm looking forward to seeing these little kids come on up. I mean, I've been with Wyatt for 7 or 8 years now, I want to say, and to see the progress he's made. I mean, this year, a long time ago, he set a goal. He wanted to be a state champ. That was a pretty lofty goal, and we knew that going in, but he came close to succeeding on that. I mean, like he said, he lost his first match, and he had to win 6 matches just to come back to place. That's and that's all classifications. So that's a tough thing to do at the middle school level. He's only the second kid we've ever had placed at the middle school level, and that will transform into the high school level. I mean, David spent a lot of time on the middle school mat, and that's why he succeeded this year. I mean, and then that was super fun to watch. Just the progress they've all made.
Yeah, I agree. The progress is great. I mean, I've been with a lot of these kids as well, Wyatt included, for years and years now, and see their progress come up and see that transfer down to these little guys, and the understanding that losing is learning, and that's how we move forward in this sport. And it's not all about the wins and the losses. It's setting your goals, attainable goals, and then reaching for them. And knowing that these guys are grasping that at a young age, and being able to watch them come up through this program, hit middle school, and start to have some success and build on that and continue through high school. That's the ultimate goal.
And the word you kept hearing was fun. If they're not having fun, then they're not going to want to do it. I mean, it's a little different than when I was wrestling. A lot of these college coaches now, their rooms are way more fun than they used to be. They don't have those grinding practices like we used to, just because it's a long grinding season. If you're not having fun, then why do it? So that's a key word, and you heard it from a lot of the kids. It is fun for them.
Well, I think it's awesome. Coaches, you guys are obviously doing a great job with this program. And guys, I really appreciate all of you guys being on the show with me. Always wrap up the shows the same way, so I want to have all of you guys, see if I can get you all in the shot here. Blake, if you just slide over a little bit, I'll have everybody. All right, so on 3, give me a big We Are West Grand. 1, 2, 3.
We